Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today I am at my mom's house and we are going to do a little planting um, for some fall garden. Um, Already planted a little bit, planted some bush string beans, and they look like they came up really well. So pretty pleased with that. Got some also volunteer running string beans, some volunteer corns. Not sure if they're going to do anything. I'm not sure if I'll do anything with them. A lot more corns over here too. So may end up transplanting them, try to put them in a row, something we can work with that, or I might just leave them here and see if they do anything to develop. What I plan to plant today is some collards. I have pulled up, it's roughly about 25 total plants. I pulled those up at our garden at the house. So I'm gonna take these, transplant them here. We've really kind of ran out of room at the house, so I'll get those and put them in the ground. We also gonna plant a little bit of mustard. Mom likes mustard, so we'll get her some of those, and we really didn't have any more room at our house for that either. So I will take those and we'll put them in the ground, and we'll see if they will do anything. I don't know whether you see what I've done here. I put up some wire with bags on them in order to try to keep the deer out. I had plowed the garden and planted the beans in the same day. Came back the next morning and already had deer tracks in here. So I was worried that the deer was going to just eat off my beans. So those flashing eyes that we had at one point, they didn't seem to work. They didn't keep the deer out. So I had heard that this would work. So we're going to give that a try. So far, no deer have been back in the garden. So we'll hope that continues to work. Anyway, let's get to planting. All right, I've got my collards and mustard planted. Again, we'll see how they end up doing. Need to give them a little bit of water right now. As you can see, the collards look like they're drooping. Mustard, I just planted seed. I got about a row and a half of those, row and a third. Again, I planted them pretty heavy, so we'll see what they end up doing. Alrighty, got a little bit of water sprinkling on here now. Give them a little bit of a drink, and hopefully that will help them live. Okay, well, we are coming on to fall, and it is September the 17th, I think. No leaves have really started falling yet. So a little while before I have to start raking, but you definitely feel a difference in the air. Humidity is not as much, temperature is not as high. So we got it going. A couple of things I wanted to show you that I had planted recently. Kathy and I were in Lowe's looking at the clearance counter. Found some olive trees that were on sale. So I've planted a couple of olive trees here. So one here and one here. And then my father-in-law had some grapevines that he had in a pot that he'd intended to plant it but never did. They've sitting in the pot for about a year or so, and so I planted them here. They seem to be growing. I think I even see a little bit of new growth on there, so it looks like they're taking root. Got them going. And also he gave us what we think is a blueberry bush. He wasn't exactly sure what it was, but it appears to be a blueberry bush. So we'll see. It appears to be doing okay too. This mess is what Daddy had planted as a grapevine years and years ago. Got the small white grapes. Actually, some of them getting relatively large. We got some that are decent size, and we've gotten some off this year. But as you can see, it's grown up pretty good. I've cut it down a couple of times, and the trees just grow back into it. I think what I'm going to try to do over the winter is clear it out once again, but then also stake it up to where the vines can grow on that, and I can clear out the stuff that comes up underneath them. The grapevines themselves, they're pretty big. You got some big vines in here. Some are even larger than that. So the main trunk is actually, pretty big. So I'm hoping that what I can do is clean things out and get them up off the ground, and it'll just allow me to keep it a little bit cleaner. And it's just so easy to overgrow. Once the vines start growing in there, it's just a mess. Got a little bit of wild grapevine mixed in there as well. So I'll don't know whether I'll clean that out or leave it in. But anyway, well, I think that is a wrap for the day. I didn't want to plan to accomplish a whole lot over the course of the day. I got my brother in town, so I was going to hang out with him. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, liking, and subscribing. If you like what we do, keep letting us know. We're still struggling a bit to get consistently put out regular content, so we're still working on that, but it's coming. So we'll see. Again, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for being with us, and talk to you later.